it's Tina, and I was messing around and I started making another journal. And what I did was I took some Amazon packaging and put some canvas on one side, put that fabric I showed you guys yesterday on the other side, and I just folded it. And I wanted to work on it a little bit, and I have some burlap, and I think what I'm gonna do is put the burlap on the edge, but I think and also a little bit on the front, I think. But what I was thinking I would do is maybe this, y'all, look at that. I think I need to, burlap is crazy. I think I need to go like down one of the, you see, like down one of the lines, if that makes sense. The lines. Then it'll fray like that, if I want it to fray like that. And then this would be like that. This is like, and then this would be down here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut, give it a little room on this line. Really, I'm in frame. I am cutting on the line there, and then you can fray that. So this will go like this. And I think what I'm going to do first, though, is sew in the signature. I took the rest of those pages. Now I'm not putting anything else in it. I'm just going to put these tea dyed papers. It's so pretty. Oh, here's an extra one. I'm not going to use that one. They fit in here pretty good. So I'm going to do something different. What I did, put this here, y'all, is I made myself something. I made this. I just made it out of some scrap wood so that I can do this. And I think what I'm going to do is just do the whole thing at one time, like this. And then I can take my awl, and I don't really even need to, I think I can do, we'll go down here, we'll go up here, down here, and then I think what I'm going to do is do a 5-hole this time. And I'm just going to do it like that. And you don't have to use one of these, but y'all, it doesn't even look like I came through there. But I know I did. I know I did. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to do like that because I want it to be, watch it not even work. Okay, so then I'm gonna get my needle. And I'm gonna get my needle. And I think I'm running out of stuff, y'all. I'm running out. I think I'm just gonna use this wax linen thread. I almost hate to use it. 1, 2 and a half. Because you just never know. It's this, I think it was recommended by Tracy Fox, which is why I did it. I have it because I thought that was okay. Tracy recommended it. It must be good. And so this, I'm using a smaller needle. Alrighty, now if I can remember how to do this. In the middle. Alright, y'all. This is not working. I'm going to go through here and make sure all my holes, it doesn't look like the holes came out good. I'm going to go, and this is the way I normally do it, but I want to make sure I got holes. Okay. I think we go in the middle. I am having a hard time. There it goes. The middle. Then you go in the next one, which I'm going to think is right here. Nope. This is not going to work. I am going to, oh, there it goes. Like that. Maybe I need a bigger needle. Then through the top. I am going through the top. Through the top. And then back through here, which I don't want to make, okay. Okay. And then you go down to here and find the hole. This is hard. Where is the hole? There it is. And through the top, the bottom, or the top, whichever the other end is. Y'all. I'm just trying to find the hole. All right, that works, I think. It's not in the hole. All right, y'all. I am trying to find, all right. There it goes, I think. Maybe not, whatever. Go back down through here. Again. And then back through the center. Coming up on, I should have put, coming up on the other side, which you can just do it this way. Okay, that was fun. And then you want to tighten this. Okay. What is going on? This is not the prettiest thing I've ever done. That's why we're covering it up with burlap. This is not, it's fine. All right. I'm just gonna do this. This is waxed linen thread, so, and I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. Now I have this nice little book. I'm going to take my burlap. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. I'm going to make it on this side. Let me see, how far do I want it to go over? I'm going to put a little mark here with a pencil so I'll know. Find a pencil. How far to go over with this. So I'm gonna go make it I'm going to take my finger tool and I also want to make sure this is like really good right here. Where that line is. And I'm going to take this and put it right here. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So make sure it's all covered. No, I just just to be straight. Yes. Okay, that came out really good. I like it. So then I made some of these little flowers. And I'm going to put the flower right there. But what I want to do is find something. I think, what did I do? I think I have a little, let's see if I can find this one. I'm going to use this, I think. And I'm going to use, I want to use something in the middle like, I wanted to use a sheet of this, so I'm going to do a little bitty, I don't know if it'll, we shall see. Okay, it's a little like that. Cute. Okay. And then I'm going to get my, these have got some, I'm gonna, these have got a little bit of, what do you call it? Fabric stuff on them. And I tried to go around them with a little bit of black soot because I wanted to be able to actually see the flowers. So I'm going to do here, and then I'm going to put this in the middle because I think it's pretty. And then oh, she's crying. The baby's crying. She doesn't like to be in there. So I'm going to get my, I got a crocodile. I'm just going to, and I'm going to make a mark. So always right there. And I'm going to use my little setting. And I'm going to make a hole. Whoops. Make a little hole. And then I'm going to get me a brad. Let's see. You know, I used to, oh, I have a green one. I do have a green. I'm going to use a red one, I think. This little red one would be cute, don't you think? I think, maybe. I also have this little green one, or maybe it would be better to do rustic. Like a little, I don't know. I can't hear you guys talking to me. So I'm gonna get my little brad. I'm gonna put this inside here. Like that. That's so cute. And so then I think I haven't decided. I also want to put, let me get a little, maybe a word, maybe a word inside. I did the same kind of thing on my dream journal. And I thought it came out really pretty, like this here at the word on here. Like a word on the front of it. So I don't know what kind of word, but we'll think of something. Maybe hope. I don't know. Maybe just journal. So I like that right there. I don't know if I need another one, but I think I'm just going to use the one. Just kind of put it right there in the middle. That. I don't know. I think it needs something else. It might need more flowers. Maybe I need more flowers. I don't know, y'all. Maybe this needs to, no, I already done that. Whoops. Okay, be careful. So I'm gonna get another thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these. Whoops, make sure they're the same color. They're not. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a closure. Right here. This may help with maybe, we'll see. So I'm gonna take, this is the big one. I'm gonna, that one, and then I'm just using my crocodile to make holes. Then I'm gonna put this in there, put this in there. And I'm going to, there. Good, that's good. And the other one. Oh, making a mess, huh? Uh-oh. All right, where's the top hat? Right there. Be careful, all these things. That one didn't do well. Let me try that again. Take a new one out. Sometimes if these things aren't lined up just right, they won't work. So what I try to do, I want to make sure they're all the way through, like all the way through, like to the back. Like that. Yeah. And then what well, there it goes. And what I try to do is feed the top through the little thing that points down. And then it usually, now that didn't work either. Well, no, it worked. I just got some fabric in there. That's cool. All right. So now I'm going to get a couple pieces of sari silk. And I'm here. Oh, it's over here. What did I do with my sari silk? Oh, I know what I did. It's over here. I have a bunch of sari silk. So I'm going to, I think I just need this piece. And I always like to cut these ends off like that. And then what I like to do sometimes is knot it. It really works good if you knot it around like a bead or something. But if you knot it like that, and then put some Fabri-Tac around it. I'm gonna have to stick her in the crepe. Like that. And then I just like to trim that edge off. Just like that. And you gotta go. What's the matter, baby? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little piece of tape right here, so it won't stick to my. I just don't want it to stick to my other side. Okay, I don't know what kind of word I'm going to put on here, but I think maybe just journal. So maybe just journal. This looks like it might pull through, but we'll see. I'm putting mucho gluo. Oh gosh, that was probably inappropriate. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it. I'll put this right here so that it won't stick to my while it dries. Okay. And then I'm going to figure out what kind of word I want to put on there. And what do I have? I have a piece of, I think I'm going to use, here's a cute little piece of fabric. Let's see. Let's do here. Oh, that's cute. And here, you hear the baby crying? Baby crying. All right. There is very cute. And then I'm going to put, oh no. What's the matter, baby? You know what I should have done? I should have, that's what I should have done. I'm dumb. Let's not, because this is going to be too hard to do. So I think what I'm going to do is, go ahead and do a bigger piece. Come here, baby. So I have letters. And I have archival ink. And I'm going to write, I don't know if I can do journal. Let's see. Let's try to do this. Okay, after many, many times, I might have gotten something that I'm okay with. So, maybe. I want all of this to be here, like that. I think it needs to come out. Let me see, the other side a little bit more. Careful, Tina. Careful. All right, I think I like that. I think I'm gonna go with that after many, 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 many tries. And then what I do want to do a little bit of ink distressing around the edges a bit. I wonder if I need this to be like, I think I'm just gonna ruin it after I spent so much time. You know, just totally mess it up. Which is like the story of my life, right? Yeah, I like that. Journal. Okay, so now we need to put this down. This is a little different. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Kind of dig it. What's it call it? Simple, yet lovely. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of pretty. I think these are probably dry now. Yep. And I could put something over this. I guess. But that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere, my friend. And then, let's see. Close this up like this. I'll probably cut some of this off. And there she is. I like it. What do y'all think? Pretty. I think it's pretty. And it's so pretty. Anyway, thanks for watching again. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.